How do you write a story with multiple POVs? Should you even do that? A lot of writers do. It's not my personal preference, but there are some pros and cons of both. And if you do want to do it, there's some very important tips to keep in mind. So the benefit of having just one POV in your story is that you are giving your reader a friend. It's the person that they're going to follow along for the story. They're going to bond with them. And if you create a really lovely character that people love, they might not like it when you force them to spend time with somebody else. Personally, I prefer books where I'm with one person. I prefer writing books that are with one person, but that's not to say that you can't do it. A writer I really love who does this well is David Mitchell. So check out his work if you're interested in what a multiple POV story looks like. Basically, the most important thing to remember if you have multiple points of view in your story to make sure that they all have distinct voices. However many points of view you have, they should feel separate and different and real. Using multiple POVs can also be really good for instilling something called dramatic irony. This is where the reader or viewer, if it's a movie, we know more than the character does. You can bring in another point of view to give us a different perspective on something that adds to our knowledge and furthering the story, but the other POV is not privy to that information. That can be a useful narrative device. And I think the main thing to keep in mind if you're writing multiple POVs is make sure that's adding something to the narrative. It's a good idea to ask, could this be just one person's story? If not, why? Ultimately, if you're going to publish this story, you're going to have to answer that question. So know it now, prepare yourself so that you are justifying your creative choices early on. And yeah, make sure everyone has a distinct point of view, unique voice, and they've all got to have their own goals and something they want.